she don't feel. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof. I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Try and tell me what you do.
Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California,
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Dolphins offense set to take over, and it's the longtime veteran Ryan Fitzpatrick who leads the way.
Ryan Fitzpatrick's the kind of guy you want on your team in every situation, whether you want him to be your starter, whether you want him to bridge and help a rookie out like Tua Tagovailoa. It doesn't matter. He can fit every spot you're looking for. He's in the second year of a 2-year deal with 5 and 8 and 13 starts last year with 20 touchdown passes. And anytime he's on the field, there could be some Fitz magic.
First down, Miami.
Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kerry Hyder flying in and laying the lumber defensively. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
But it's third down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Fitzpatrick. Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling.
7, Dolphins nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25.
Now the Miami Dolphins, Week 4 lost to Seattle, but I'll tell you what, they hung tough against the Seattle Seahawks. If you're looking for moral victories, Brian Flores probably doesn't want to hear that, but Seahawks now 4-0, ultimately too tough in the end. But the Dolphins, they hung in it the whole way with 17-50. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Kerry Hyder able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. On third down, Fitzpatrick. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. sack the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. For the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On fourth down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. This is taken around the 12. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. First carry for Raheem Mostert. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. 21.
On second down, Mostert up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
The ball carrier, Christian Wilkins on the stop. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Watch the edge. 13.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger, to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
Byron Jones on the coverage.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Switch up. 44. Mike, 44. 11. It's just me and you.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Niners 7, Dolphins nothing.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
21.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A huge play that time on 3rd and 7. 45 yards on the ground. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
The ball carrier.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. They hand it off to Mostert. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Garoppolo finding Kendrick Bourne there. And the 49ers add on to their lead. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And it's good to make it 14-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tartt.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
And 10 at the 42-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
When I see Mike Gesicki make a catch, I'm reminded of his athletic ability and go back to the time we were leading up to the draft and showing his career highlights, including high school volleyball, where it appeared he was almost jumping over the net. I expect him to continue to grow in 2020.
Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown, 49ers.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking